Hi, my name is Jade and I'm an undergraduate applied physiology and kinesiology major at the University of Florida, and I'm applying for the Go Study Abroad scholarship. And I'm gonna first start off with telling you about my humorous life experiences that have prepared me to live abroad. All right, first starting off, I would have to say that one of them has been being registered to go on the People to People ambassador trip, and I was looking forward to it. It was during my junior year of high school, and I was supposed to be traveling to Greece, Italy, and France. And what ended up happening is they changed the start departure date from July to June, and I had already planned to go to family weddings as well as the West Point Summer Leaders Seminar. And I cannot give up the West Point Summer Leaders Seminar to go on the People to People trip. And my dad had suggested to me, you know what, why don't you just study abroad whenever you're at the University of Florida? And I was like, okay, that makes sense. But it was kind of ironic because before the West Point Summer Leaders Seminar, I had gone to New York for a couple of days, and it was ironic that I was in that melting pot of America meeting all these different people from all over the world, yet I myself wanted to go so badly to travel into the other countries I was supposed to be at. And I still got to meet people from all over the place, but it was just a catch 22 because I was supposed to go, but I wasn't able to because I was going to attend the West Point Summer Leaders Seminar for a week. And that was something I was really interested in doing because I had a desire to possibly attend the military academy. And it's something I ended up not doing, but it was one of those experiences I'll never forget. And I'll be studying this spring in Austria, so it all works out in the end. My friends have definitely influenced me, the ones from all over the world. My friend Yuri from Russia, he has tried numerous times to teach me Russian, and it's very hard, especially like trying to learn a language that you don't even know how to pronounce the letters because they look like alien language almost. But I've been able to learn a few words. Privyet, hello, spasibo, thank you. Um, just like little things here and there like that. But I've also been exposed to the food and the culture and just his interaction with me, how he talks and stuff, his accent, very different than what I'm used to seeing from people that are around here. But I really enjoy all my friends that are from all over the world and that just share with me what their life is like from where they were from to where they are now. And a couple of my other friends, Laura, she's German, she would share with me stories about Germany and how different it is over there, as well as different kinds of foods, cultures, customs, you name it. And also, one of my other friends, Matthias, who's from France, he would share with me just how different it is over there and how beautiful it is in France, and how I must go as soon as I possibly can and whenever the chance is afforded to me. So my diverse friends have definitely made me even antsier to go abroad, and I'm definitely ready. All the funny things they tell me, all the randomness and stuff, especially my friend Lucy, who went to travel in Europe for 3 months a summer ago. She just tells me all these crazy stories and how you are just going to have the time of your life, and I can absolutely not wait for that. The good, the bad, the ugly, and the funny, of course. I'm totally ready. Lastly, I would have to say I am very approachable. I am also not afraid to go up to people if I have questions. I was in downtown Naples last summer with my family in Florida, which is where I'm from, and I just went up to this guy who was wearing a World Cup jersey, the South African one from last summer, and I had been following the World Cup extensively over the course of the summer and how long it was going on for. And I just went up to him and I asked him, "Hey, did you go to South Africa? And how was it? Blah 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 blah." and he just struck up the conversation with me right away. I was eating ice cream and I caught him like going to dinner, and he literally took half an hour to just tell me all about South Africa, how beautiful it was, how much there was going on, how different, and just like unlike anything else. And I just really appreciate doing things like that and meeting those people, talking to them about their experiences, because it just makes me want to go even more and just have my own stories to tell people. My dad laughs at me because he's like, "You are not ashamed to go up to anyone and just strike up a conversation about something, even if it's just what it says on their shirt." So I'm very outgoing, and I'll just strike up that kind of conversation with people all the time. All right, and my top 10 reasons for going to study abroad, starting with number one, would be I want to become a more worldly person. So, becoming a more worldly person to me is very important because I do encounter a lot of diversity here, and also whenever I'm up at school at the University of Florida, we have people from all over the world: China, Russia, France, Germany, Italy, Spain, India, you name it. So I'm very used to interacting with people from all over the world and learning all about them. But to take it to the next level would be for me to go over there and get those hands on first experiences myself and be able to interact with the people from their actual residents, like, the Irish from Ireland and the Germans from Germany, and also, the Austrians. I'm really excited to just experience these people firsthand from where they're from. I think it's going to make me better just learning about the different governments that they live under and how their way of life is run. And I just want to have those different experiences to have with me. I want to be pushed outside my comfort zone. I don't feel that I have totally been pushed outside my comfort zone as many times as I should have been. I would really like to just be a more critical thinker, be exposed to situations that are going to invoke me to think much deeper rather than things like now where I go to a restaurant and I'm just trying to decide what I want to eat. I want to be challenged even more by the different signs that I can't read or understand, and I have to go figure out a way to get somewhere. Maybe the map is completely upside down or confusing to read. I just want to be able to deal with different situations like that, and I feel like it's going to just benefit me much more in the long run. Um, I also think that, like, I want to be challenged in a different way. I think it's going to be good for me to go over there and just have these unique challenges presented that I've never encountered before. Number three would be new adventures. I am very adventurous. I love going new places, meeting new people, seeing new things, and I'm looking forward to going on trips to chocolate factories in Austria, canyoning in Switzerland, maybe going to the beach in Greece, just like completely new things, and just seeing, whatever comes my way. I'm very interested in it. I heard we may be going on a steel factory tour in Austria, so I'm not really sure what that's about, but I'm up for it and I'm willing to learn about it. Number four, meeting new people. I love to talk and I love to meet new people all the time. Um, Being able to see if I can even speak to them in English. If they can't speak English, I guess it's going to be a little harder. But I'm definitely excited about learning about where they're from, how they grew up, what their story is, and just seeing what they're all about. I'm really excited to just meet new people the whole time. Number five, bring pictures to life. I always see beautiful pictures from all over the world and they're gorgeous, but I want to be able to see them from my own eyes and snap them from my own camera lens. I think that's going to be something really unique and amazing to me, to be able to see these things firsthand and to have my experience around the picture frame. So basically, bringing back the pictures from, my trip that I took and being able to tell people my own stories, my own personal experiences. I think that's going to be really unique. And, having been able to see my um, surroundings from my own eyes, I think that's going to be just opportunity of a lifetime. Number 6, diving into new cuisines. I love food. I love it so much. And I've heard it's amazing in Europe. There's just so much going on. There's so many different types of authentic foods to try. And I want to try the staples in all the countries I visit, even if it's something that sounds extremely questionable and that I may not be sure that is necessarily good for me to try. But I'm up for it. And I think it's just going to make my taste buds even more cultured along with myself. So the full experience, I'm all for that. Number 7, taking my education to a whole different level. Executive education is something I'm not as familiar with because in America we don't have that kind of education presented at my school. And taking like 8 hours of class for only a certain amount of times before I'm tested on all the material is going to be something that is completely new. And I think it also goes along with the experience of studying abroad. Just the entire, you know, unfamiliarity with things and how I am ready to just jump right in and take it as it comes. I don't know exactly how the learning is facilitated in 8 hours of only a couple times a meeting, but I am really excited to learn all about it and see how my classes work. Number 8 would be a new language. I am definitely going to put my heart and soul into learning German while I'm over there. Being in Austria and right below Germany, I think that German language is going to benefit me a lot, especially since I'll be traveling between those countries most of my time. And also, it's one language that I've been interested in learning, and I feel that it could benefit me. So, this is going to be my whole new venture to learn the German language, and I am so excited. Also, places I go to, I plan on learning general phrases so that I can communicate the best that I can and be able to talk to people um, and not sound like a complete crazy person. And I just want to be able to be smart about it and have phrases under my belt that I'll be able to whip out and be like, all right, I can communicate with you and I do know your language somewhat. So I think that's going to be really important. Number 9, go on places I've never been to. So sorry, I have to plug in my computer. It's dying. All right, so going places I never planned on going to. So say for instance, like a country that I never really heard of or thought about going to, I would like to go there because I may not know too much about it, but I'm totally interested in going somewhere, perhaps that maybe I hadn't researched as heavily, and maybe someone just asked me, hey, do you want to go to Budapest? I'm like, oh, I don't know much about Budapest, but I'm totally willing and open to going there. So I think it's just about, being ready to go where you least expect going, and it's all part of the adventure. Number 10, to be humbled and share my personality with the world. I want people to share experiences with me that make me feel like, wow, this person is really incredible, and the experiences and times they've gone through in their life really have something to say about the person they are today. And sharing my personality with the world is really important to me because I want to be able to touch as many people as I can with my story and with where I've come from, and also to share my love for fitness and wellness with as many people as possible. Thank you so much.